Hey, welcome to A Grain of Salt. I'm Wild Bill, and I'm here to meddle just a little bit more. I can't help it. I can't help it. I, I'm just a tad bit passionate about this subject. If you couldn't tell by now, talking about that twisted faith stuff, man. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. I'm gonna show you another of my 52 cards. I'm gonna show another one to you. I bought into it hook, line, and sinker that I could have whatever I wanted if I would say it out of my mouth and believe it in my heart. I believe that. I believe that message, that doctrine. And I tell you what, I'm gonna have to pull over because I want to. Give me just a second. I bought into it. And I gave up everything for that message. I left all for that message. I believed it with all my heart. Now, not so much. I just think there's something wrong with it. And I want to read some verses that come to my mind about this. And look, I can be wrong. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. But I'm telling you what now, them people over there in Hebrews 11 and the apostles, and get that book, Fox's Book of Martyrs. And there's another one like it, Jesus Freaks. And you can, there's other materials out there you can read about people that suffered and died mercilessly because they lived and believed and had faith and substance for that future hope. They actually understood that the sufferings of Christ was appointed to us as well. Paul understood it. Silas understood it. The apostles, all of them understood it. We don't, though. We don't. Because we live in a time where it seems that this message of comfort and your best life now, it has permeated nearly the whole body. Or, look into that. Just think about that and look into it. And they are using and enticing the comforts and the pleasures of your flesh, in order to trap you and ensnare you in this deal. And what'll end up happening is the things that they promise don't come to pass, and you become disillusioned, heartbroken, because you don't get like they get. They use their own arrogant accomplishments. They proclaim those things. Look at what I've got. I've got a jet, a car, houses. I've got vacation spots everywhere. I've got all this stuff, and you can have it too if you'll just follow this formula. When in fact, they're taking the faith that is taught in the scriptures and they're twisting it and making it something else. See, the faith that we've been given by God is for future. It's for a hope that's in the future. That's what these people in Hebrews 11 were looking to. They were not looking to the rotten here and now. They understood that this world is corrupt. That the kingdoms of this world belong to one, and that is Satan. They'd been told that. And guess what? We've been told that too. But false prophets, they offer us the kingdoms of the world because Satan is working through them to offer the treasures and the riches of this life. if you will follow these certain things, and they get richer and you get poorer. I found this out the other day. This is an old survey or old deal, study. 9 out of 10 Pentecostals on the earth, 9 out of 10 are living below poverty. Who are those 10% that are living great? It's the ones that are taking from the others. See, they're going to have theirs. They're going to have theirs. They're going to rob and steal and promise you things. They're going to promise freedom to you or whatever it is you want. They're going to use the enticements of the flesh to get you. Let me read these verses. Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits whether they are from God, because many false prophets have gone out into the world. Talking about false prophets. They are from the world. Therefore, they speak as from the world. And the world listens to them. We are from God. He who knows God listens to us. He who is not from God does not listen to us. By this we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Now, let's look at another verses in 1 John. Do not love the world, nor the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the boastful pride of life, is not from the Father, but is from the world. What about these false prophets? They are from the world, they speak as from the world, and the world listens to them. They're from the world, and they speak of things that are in the world, and the world listens to them. That is why that doctrine permeates the entire body and is permeating. Your best life now. Let me tell you something. If you got your best life now, that's exactly what you're going to have. Think about that. Just think about that. These guys, they promise things, and they get you to loving the things in the world. They use the stuff in the world. He says, love not the world or the things in the world. That first world is talking about the world system. The second thing, and it says, nor the things in the world. So they use the world system in order to trap you, just like everything else that's in the world system. See, it's a trap. It's a trap, and it will bring you down. So look into these things. I could be wrong. Take it all with a grain of salt.